As a type, the INTP's core personality strengths center around their dominant T and auxiliary NA. These two functions, in this particular order of preference, engenders a highly introspective and analytical mind that draws from the external world, a breadth of inspiring novelties, possibilities and meanings. Here is a look at 7 personality strengths associated with being an INTP. 1. Strong critical thinker. As independent thinkers, INTPs do not subscribe to groupthink, and rely heavily on their own assessments and determinations to guide them. INTPs not only seek to know facts but to also understand the logic and underlying concepts that qualify them as such. They are naturally skeptical and tend to have a higher concern and awareness for what constitutes adequate or inadequate proof. Furthermore, INTPs are good at detecting logical inconsistency and noticing when something doesn't add up or smell right, even if they cannot right away put their finger on it. Even upon reaching a conclusion, INTPs remain open to revision in the event that better information and insight becomes available. 2. Not threatened by criticism. INTPs, along with the other rational types, are noted for their ability to handle most criticisms without feeling hurt or taking things personally. INTPs are good at keeping their personal feelings separate from their objective reasoning. The INTP tends to focus on the validity of a criticism or claim first and foremost. They then respond by either ignoring it, taking it into consideration or disputing it for reasons X, Y, and Z. Only under stress does INTP become somewhat touchy and defensive on account of their inferior extroverted feeling. When their dominant introverted thinking fails them in some way, inferior can rise up to protect INTP's T-hero. 3. Creative Imagineer. INTPs possess an active imagination and an ability to think way outside the box to devise ideas and solutions that are innovative in nature. When INTPs apply their engineering mind to tackle tough problems, the solutions they propose are likely to be unorthodox but ingenious. INTPs actively avoid following conventional approaches when they have an opportunity to try something that hasn't been done before. To others, INTPs' ideas and aims can often seem untenable, impossible or unrealistic until INTP successfully does it and subsequently converts those short-sighted critics into true believers. 4. Open-minded. INTP is a type less likely than others to display dogmatic beliefs. They are open to possibilities, and when it comes to people, INTPs are rather tolerant and non-judgmental. They judge people more for their ideas and beliefs but will also respect other people's right to their perspective. INTPs like to duke things out in the arena of debate, but if they are proven wrong, then so much the better. INTPs can sometimes get branded as know-it-alls, but in truth, or at least among non-arrogant INTPs, they would never profess to have all the answers. They have a genuine interest in acquiring better, more accurate understanding, and so they have no issue with considering alternative perspectives and correcting themselves when they are found in error. 5. Very independent. T-DOMs like the INTP strive for autonomy and seek to be self-reliant and self-sufficient in most aspects of their lives. INTP can be so independent in fact, that people, especially loved ones, can feel they are being alienated by them. INTPs are very big on thinking for themselves and making their own decisions. Although they value the support and feedback of people they trust and care about, INTPs will largely look to themselves to solve their own problems. Furthermore, as an original thinker, INTPs are not inclined to follow the herd or succumb to the pressure to conform with their peers. They have their own agenda and interests and are willing to go against the grain and move in a different direction from everyone else. 6. Pattern detector. The INTP is an intuitive logician with a special knack for uncovering the tree of logic that connects everything. Thanks to their big-picture perspective and breadth of considerations, INTPs can make clever associative leaps between seemingly unrelated subject matter. This ability allows them to spot patterns and identify correlations between objects and ideas. As an analytically driven type, INTPs take pleasure in the exercise of connecting the dots, and sussing out whatever noteworthy nuggets of insight they can. An example of this would be the work of Charles Darwin and the patterns he observed in the animal kingdom that led to the formation of his theory of evolution. 7. Truthful and objective. INTPs are, on the whole, very honest and straightforward. Truth and meaning are very important concepts to the INTP. As a type who strives to acquire accurate insight and understanding about the world, the idea of being deceptive and dishonest runs counter to their principles. Although it is typically not their intention to be mean or hurtful, INTPs' honesty can sometimes offend others. Fortunately, INTPs are fairly considerate and careful about using the best or most accurate words to convey their point. Driven by a desire for correctness of meaning and accurate word choice, INTPs can be at times annoying sticklers for logical accuracy, often spot correcting others for their errors in logic and speech.